but I'm going to tell a story. And the name of this story is How Music Came to Earth. Owl had a dream. It was a big dream. It filled her up. It was huge. She didn't know what to do with it. And then she had it 3 more times. She was so full of this dream that she decided that she needed some help. So she called a council of the birds. And the council hall for the birds was a meadow with complex edges, with a large snag. And so the birds came in, they all heard about this, and it was morning, but Owl had given up on sleep. She was completely filled with this dream. She really needed some help. So she spoke to the gathered and she said, there's something we really need that we don't have. And it's way up there. And somehow we need to go up there and bring it down. And it will change everything. Everything will be changed. So I want to know, how can we do this? Is there a way? Can we do this? And the birds are all like, I don't know. And first thing that happens is that Chicken freaks out. Chicken totally freaks out and runs away on the ground. Just runs away. And she says, I'm not going up there. And if you go up there, it's going to be trouble. It's going to be nothing but trouble. Everything's going to come down. And Al said, yes, everything is going to come down. This is good. Then Chicken's like, no way, no way. So Chicken was out of there. So the birds are talking. Well, who is it? Who are we going to get? And in marches the Corvid clan. And they're in their best black, bit of blue, shiny, and they're absolutely confident. And they say, we can do this. We have the man to do this. And everyone goes, really? And who would that be? And they said, it would be Raven. And the rest of the birds say, right, Raven is drunk. We saw him last night. He's drunk, he's asleep. You're telling me that Raven can do this? I don't think so. No, this isn't the case. And they're like, no, you do not understand how good Raven is. Raven can do this. And the birds are getting a little like, these are the Corvids, we really shouldn't trust them. They kind of like So there was quite a bit of back talk. Meanwhile, Crow and Jay have gone to get Raven. And they have to like pour cold water on him, slap him up, they gotta wake him up. And then they march into the council circle, one on each arm, wing, with Raven. And everyone's going, oh, well, I see you got Raven up. Not bad. And then they say, okay, Raven, get ready. Come on, get ready, Raven, get ready. And they're looking up at the sky. What? Why are the crows like looking up at the sky? And they're saying, well, we're almost ready. Raven's just about ready. Okay, we're getting close. All right, just about. And then this little cloud came floating over the council meadow. And they took Raven and they, come on, go, Raven, go. And Raven takes off and flies upside down for a little while and, does some Raven things and disappears behind the cloud. And the cloud floats off. And Crow and Jay and the other corvids are like, see that? Raven is so fast, he has gone straight up into the firmaments. And he'll be back with just what you're looking for. We know what this thing is. And Owl is just like, oh, great. Well, I'm stuck with it. I gotta keep going with this quest. Just deal. And off it goes, and everybody's kind of like, so when do we find out? And by the way, Owl, what is this? What is Raven supposed to bring us? And Owl said, it's called music. And everyone went, never heard of it. What's music? Well, I can't exactly explain it to you. Well, and just then, in comes Crow and Jay with Raven. And everybody goes, wow! And they go, okay, did you get it? And Raven said, yep, I got it. Well, what is it? Ah! Nice echo. And Owl is like, just then, in flies Hawk. Perfect landing. Bang! Right into the middle of the meadow. Boom! Okay. About time you guys got serious. Good thing you called me in. Yup, I'm the one you want. I'm the one who can do this. I'm Hawk. You guys, get out of the way. Give me some room. Boom! Up goes Hawk. Everybody's like, oh shit. First it's Raven, then it's Hawk. Damn. And Hawk, though, they can see. And Hawk gets smaller and smaller, smaller. And then Hawk doesn't get any smaller. And then Hawk gets bigger and bigger. Bang! Perfect landing. There is no such thing as music. You people are idiots. I'm out of here. And I'm hungry too. You set me on a crazy quest. Get out of here. Gone. So then the birds say, look, there's only one, and his name is Eagle. And he didn't come to council. And Owl's like, right, you know about the owl and the eagle thing, right? It's not good. We have problems. We divorced a long time ago. And everyone's saying, oh, you're telling us this in the middle of the day. You've called us to council. We've done the best we can, and you need to go to speak to Eagle. Eagle's up on a cliff. Owl has to approach indirectly. But of course, Eagle can see what's going on, being Eagle. And yes, Owl. So Owl lays it out for Eagle. And Eagle says, I don't know about this, Owl, but I know you pretty well. I'll need to come to council. So Owl goes back and turns her back on council. And Eagle flies into the snag. And everyone present says, please. So Eagle takes off. But before Eagle takes off, he stretches a little bit. And as he's stretching, getting ready to do his best, a little brown bird hops up onto Eagle's shoulder and burrows into his neck feathers and hides and totally chills. And Eagle takes off. And Eagle climbs so high that they lose sight. And they go, wow. Eagle's gone. Meanwhile, up in the lower stratosphere, Eagle's running out of air. Eagle's got every feather completely trimmed. Eagle has spread his wings and is grabbing everything he can get. But he hasn't found music. And he's gone as high as he can go. And he's completely clear. He's completely receptive. And then he falls. And just as Eagle gives up, the little brown bird jumps out of the feathers and beats her little teeny wings as hard as she can and goes straight up into the air. Straight up, straight up, straight up, beating her wings so hard. And she finds music. And she can't believe it. It's so big. It's huge. And she's a little tiny brown bird. But you know how feathers are constructed. They're complex. You should see what feathers look like. And music parks on her. She takes it all on board. Eagle doesn't even stop at the snag. Eagle just flies by, back to his air. Well, the birds are exhausted. They've been up all day. It's twilight now. They're all like, owl, you know, you're a little strange, owl. We don't really know what to do with you. But owl is alert, and nobody notices. They all go to bed. But owl is starting to tingle a little bit. Something's happening. Well, that little brown bird takes a lot longer to get down to earth than eagle. And it's kind of crazy, you know. I mean, this big, you know, and that high. And it's not until, you know, 5 a.m., still dark, that thrush makes it back. Eagle's ready. Owl is ready. Owl's eyes are wide open. And thrush reports. I'm full of it. What do I do with it? And owl says, I have a plan. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to distribute it to all the rest of the birds. Okay? And we're going to give it out on the basis of the investment of patience and love that we saw in council. And so thrush and owl woke up all the birds one at a time, and thrush delivered and gave out music to all the birds. And that's why the first song that you hear in the morning, the most beautiful sound of all, like pipes in a dark forest glen that just fill the air with beauty, is thrush. That's why thrush sings so beautifully. And then you know who is next and who is next if you get up in the morning and listen. You'll find out how owl and thrush distributed music to everyone. And now you know why chicken is, not too good at melodic improvisation, shall I say. And now you know why the corvids are gruff and raspy. And you can figure this out, right? And the hawk, all the hawk can do is scream. Eagle, however, is a piercing flute. Clear tone. Because eagle tried. Eagle actually pulled it off with a little help. And we, of course, all the rest of us, all the four-leggeds and everyone else, we all got music from the birds. It was the birds. The birds teach us music. And thrush, very small brown bird, hard to see, modest, hiding out in the thickets, high up in the forest. It's thrush. It's amazing how she was so brave. How did she know to do that? What was it? What is it about thrush? What can we learn from